Back in the spring, our own Will Pettigo followed a group of birders, as they're called, on a mission at Radnor Lake. They were there to follow the spring migration of all kinds of birds. And while he was there, Will discovered that Radnor, right in the middle of Nashville, is a haven for birds and bird watchers all year round.
Radnor Lake is a real treasure. It's just such a jewel to have in an urban area. It's just fantastic. It's kind of an oasis in an area that's relatively urban. You not only have the lake, you have creeks that run through the park, you've got the trees, and so it's just a magnificent habitat for all kinds of birds.
On a Wednesday morning in late April,
Where'd Cindy go?
John Kell and members of the Nashville chapter of the Tennessee Ornithological Society can be found at Radnor Lake State Park. They'll be looking and listening for birds making their spring migration. They'll tally up what they see. The counts will contribute to the study of migration trends, but participants are here because they want to be.
Here we go. Let's see what we see.
Right now, we're in peak season. Right now is our Super Bowl for the year.
Tennessee singing up high.
Birding is the main reason Radnor Lake was saved in 1973 as the state's first natural area.
That should be the Acadian flycatcher.
Listed as one of the best sites to view birds in Middle Tennessee on an annual basis. The birding group is the soul of Radnor Lake. It is what we're about.
Oh, right above us.
I really enjoy coming out to these walks because you kind of really never know what you're going to see or hear. There's many birds that winter in Mexico, Central America, and South America, and this is the time of year that they come back north.
I've been interested in birding my whole life, but right now I just decided to actually go looking for birds instead of just watching them in my backyard.
That's the kingbird, eastern kingbird.
I've been coming out to Radnor Lake for the spring walks for about 15 years. It's one of the premier birding spots, not just in Nashville area, but even throughout the state of Tennessee. It's almost like hunting without the gun because you've got your binoculars, and it's a way to meet people who have similar interests.
If you enjoy nature, you know, you're going to enjoy coming out because you're going to be out in such a beautiful environment. And even if you don't see birds, you're going to enjoy being out for a walk in the morning.
Radnor Lake State Park was named State Park of the Year in 2015. That's the same year they opened the Barbara J. Mapp Aviary, which houses birds of prey which have been injured in the wild. And it serves as an educational resource for the community.
How long have you had the bird?
The aviary is here to educate people on the conservation of wildlife and just to teach them about some of the more common birds of prey that they'll see in their neighborhood.
This venue is unique. Its location's unique. You got to hike here. It's a 1.25 mile walk from the visitor center. This is not a pull-up drive-through, get your program experience and leave. It's a hiking destination.
So a red-tailed hawk. She's a non-releasable hawk due to a permanent dislocation from a broken wing that didn't heal correctly.
They're one of those things that when people see them, that's often from a distance. They like them, but they don't fully understand them. It's a way that we crack the door open to making people understand their importance, the importance of protecting their habitats. They're the alarm signal if things are good or bad for us. So when you have birds that are injured, cannot be released in the wild, it is a natural fit for these programs.
Perch. All the birds that we currently have are non-releasable due to a permanent disability.
Step up.
So we'll never have a bird that can be released back into the wild. If it can be out there and survive on its own, it should be. So all of these have already been through the wildlife rehabilitation process, and they were deemed non-releasable and appropriate for education.
We use those birds in 2 ways up here. Just for viewing, we have 5 aviaries that are set up for viewing by visitors. Our preferred method is doing what we call a glove program. They put the bird on a glove, and they can interact with the park visitor, ask questions, they can take photographs. It's one of those things, it's engaging them at a new level.
Hopefully visitors will come away with a new appreciation for wildlife. It will get people thinking about environmental conservation in general and how we affect wildlife and the environment.
And you just want people to feel comfortable about being able to come out in nature and be able to see birds, hear birds, and enjoy them.